All right, guys, we'll get rolling. First of all, obviously, tip your hat to Oklahoma. Give their kids a lot of credit. I know it was a really good football game. I'll just say this: I couldn't be prouder of our football team. The character, the toughness. To be quite honest with you, it's what we've displayed the whole season. And I think from our end of it, again, a little bit of precision and detail at points in the game probably cost us the football game, but not our heart, not our character, and not our leadership. So I'm a proud football coach because of that, and we'll continue to pound away to fix the things we got to try to fix.
I guess Brock threw a scare into Iowa State fans there in the fourth quarter when he went to the locker room. Was that just to get taped up?
No, I think they were checking him for some things. So, it was obviously a tough situation, but man, it's great to be able to get a score on the board while he was out there. Hunter did a really good job of coming in and, obviously the fake punt and then Hunter being able to put a finish to it. A lot of credit to Hunter coming in and then Brock coming back and giving us every opportunity to go win the game.
He got walled pretty good on that one play, and you were talking to the ref. Were you wanting to look at targeting at least?
I at least was, yes. And so I think those are things that, man, I get it. The crew was great in communication, but that was something that I thought for sure it certainly looked like.
When you say looking at some things, was he being monitored for a concussion or was it something else?
No, I think there was a couple things that they were looking at. I'll get the details of what exactly it was later on, other than I know, he was good to go once they got him back into the game.
You mentioned the fake punt, but that was one of a string of pretty aggressive decisions by you guys. What was the thought coming into the game?
Well, I think it's the same thought we have every game, right? We try to win.
Yeah, but you've made a lot of aggressive play calls. What about that thought did you think would give you a chance to win?
Well, I think we're just trying to go win the football game. So I don't know if it's more or less aggressive. I think we've always been pretty aggressive in terms of how we play the game, and a couple things showed up on the videotape that we thought were advantageous to us. So, but all we're doing is trying to win the game each week.
I know you haven't fake punted this year. I don't know whether you've done it since you've been here. Fourth and one on your own 19-yard line when it's a close
Sure.
game. Those were pretty aggressive. What were your
Again, Randy, I just think from our end, man, we're doing everything in our power to give our kids the best chance to win, and I think we're always looking for ways that are advantageous to us. I think early in the game, man, can you get 6 inches? If you can, it's tough to win the game. When you look at the videotape, and there were some things that we thought were advantageous to us in the punt game. It's where it's supposed to be, and you make the call. And so, obviously, as we know, if it works, it looks great. If it doesn't work, then man, it is what it is. But I think at the end of the day, you're trying every week to give your kids every opportunity to perform the best they possibly can.
Brock, you were talking about him earlier, how gutsy a performance he showed, and excuse me, especially the fact that he was running for his, I don't want to say his life, but he was being chased on every play. I mean, can you just put that into words about what he was going through out there?
Yeah, I mean, it's the best defensive front in the conference. They have been, and it's a really good challenge. And, I think Brock, as the game consistently went on, was giving us, or at least trying to give us, every opportunity to win the game. And so, I think, what a battle and what a challenge. But, the reality of it is they are outstanding on the defensive front.
Sean Foster, he had a boot on.
Yeah.
Can he play next week?
I think we'll probably know a little bit more about it. That was got injured in practice this week, so we'll know a little bit more this coming week.
What did you see from Hunter after throwing the interception to come back and obviously gets help from the punt? But
Yeah. I thought really good poise. Hunter, man, got some good experience. Even on the play before half and things didn't go his way, he easily could have folded his tent. And he didn't. And I think those are all, man, what great learning experiences for anybody playing that position. Is I've always said it's always easy to be the second string quarterback until you get into the game and you got to go play. And what Hunter needs is experience. And I think great experience again gained today for him, and showed some great intangibles, in my opinion, being able to come back from it.
On the quarterback throwback, was that just a misexecution of not handing it off?
Yep.
What about Kohler? You can tell, and you've said this all along, and we see this every day, the synergy that he and Brock have. That was clearly up there.
Yeah,
from the fourth quarter on.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, Charlie, what else can you say about Chuck? You know, I think we've had this conversation a bunch. I mean, competitive excellence. What do great players have? Elite players have? They've got elite competitive excellence. And Charlie, that's Charlie, and he's done that whenever this team's needed it, and gave us every chance again to win the game.